Good people, this is Vince. So I'm here to just do this video here because I wanted to see how Crysis 2 runs on the new processor and new graphics card, because before with my other card I could barely do 60 frames per second or whatever. Sometimes it'll drop to like 25 frames per second and everything like that. So I decided to do this video here just to see how it'll run. VSync turned off. I had some issues with VSync turned on where it'll drop like really low, like 10 frames, but I go through the same situation when VSync turned on and everything is fine. So it's best to have VSync off. All the settings are on ultra. I'll show you. So we're gonna go to graphics. So it's at 1080p. Full screen, VSync turned off, ultra settings, DX11 stuff turned on, so that's the eye textures and everything like that. Advanced graphics, everything is on ultra. Motion blur, I'm actually, can I disable it? Yeah, disable that because we don't need that really. We don't. If you want motion blur, you can turn it on, I guess. I don't need it. That's it. So let's jump in here and see how we fare. So again, this game does look beautiful. You will see some screen tearing in the game, guys. Nothing I can do with that. Well, let's go here. I need to increase the sensitivity of this controller, I am playing with a controller. Let me switch to mouse and keyboard. Alright, there we go. See, the buttons are messed up. Yeah, the buttons are too messed up for me. Anyways. Whoa, guys, take it easy. You probably couldn't hardly hear me, so I'm just gonna play. Sucker. But yeah, everything, you know, it'll drop to like 55, 54, but it's not something that's noticeable. Also in the graphics card overclocking, I made it so I set the frame rate to like 62, that it must give me this here to do its best without going over the temperature threshold there. So it's doing a good job. Oh, there he is. I wonder if I can run over there. I'm gonna run over there and fuck him up.
Target is moving!
Still alive. Look at him. Now he's dead. But yeah, the game looks great. Actually can play it at a smooth frame rate, which is awesome. And it doesn't drop that far, even, you know, when it does drop past below 60, it doesn't, you don't really notice it. It's like, you know, unless you're looking at a counter, of course. So I would say the average frame rate with all the settings, the graphics card, overclock, and everything is like 59, I would say, you know, give or take. I still haven't finished this game. I've owned this game for almost a year now and I haven't finished it. But the game looks great.
Keep searching. He's out there somewhere.
Alright.
Objective is always visible from the tactical.
All clear.
Just making sure he's dead. So that's it, guys. Running at 60 frames per second. On ultra settings, 1080p. Everything on high. Motion blur turned off. You don't fucking need that. Really? Come on. You don't need it. But motion blur turned off. And I'm running at smooth as silk frame rate. VSync turned off. If VSync is turned on, you will have issues. I think that's something with the game, not the graphics card. But yeah, VSync turned off. And smooth as silk. So thank you guys for watching this video. Oh yeah, I'll tell you my setup. I got a GTX, an Nvidia or Galaxy Nvidia GTX 780 and Haswell 4770K unlocked, overclocked to 4.1 gigahertz. We have 8 gigs of Vengeance RAM, DDR3 Vengeance RAM. I think the clock speed is not that high. It's like 6.
Is always visible from the tactical visor.
Thanks there, buddy. Fuck you. I think it's 16 megahertz, 1600 megahertz on that. The game is actually being played off of a mechanical hard drive, so not my solid state that I have in there, because you know, I just don't have enough space, and I have a 500 gig where I load all the games. Yeah, that's it. You know, everything is, the computer's not that, you know, warm. It's getting there, and that's mostly because of the graphics card. You know, the processor is water cooled, and so that always runs nice and chilly. No, that's a lie. It runs in like 60 degrees, which is nice and chilly in computer terms. But yeah, and running at 60 frames, which is nice. That's what you want. 60 frames is smooth. Of course, you guys won't be able to see that because I'm on YouTube with this, and I don't know why they don't upgrade their freaking player to do 60 frames per second. I don't even know, because people are like, oh, I can't see the difference. Well, that's why I have that little counter on the left hand side there, so you can see that in the end, right? But until you guys start experiencing 60 frames per second,
The current objective is always visible
man,
from the tactical
you
visor.
fucking interrupt me one more again, man, I'm gonna pop a cap in your ass. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.